Now, on my final point, I would love to put a verse of the Bible to just explain this. That's Jeremiah 33, verse 3. It says, "Call upon me, and I will answer you, and I will show you great and mighty things which you know not." Which you know not, yes. Now, this verse is so powerful because it is the words of God, right, spoken through his prophet by inspiration. And it is beautiful because I have come to learn that God does not say things he does not mean. So if he says, "Call upon me, and I will answer you, and I will show you great and mighty things you know not," it is true that if you call, he will answer you and he will show you. Now, why is this important? Something I said at the beginning, right? Usually, you might be going through a season of life where you're literally confused on what to do. You do not understand what's happening around you. And there is a part that, okay, let's say the first cue, which is your desires. There is also the experience of your desires sometimes can be shaped wrongly by society. So it is not always a foolproof way, though it's something to pay attention to. But it is not always a foolproof way of being able to discern seasons sometimes. And the next thing we talked about, right, signs. There might also be signs around you, but the voice of your desires, the voice of men, plus the voice of the experience, this situation you're going through, it can be so loud that you will not really be able to see or hear any other thing apart from those things that are speaking around you. Now, this is where prayer comes into play, like as real escape from all of those. It's something that can help you get under everything, all the noise, all the experience and all of that, to really see what is happening behind the scenes and to be able to understand that, okay, this is what it is, not exactly what it is showing on the surface. Like, this is big for me because as human beings, I believe strongly that we are actually meant to live from our spirits. We are meant to discern things not on surface value. Like, if all your interpretation of life is just what is happening on surface, oh, this person did that, it will be too, your experience will be too shallow. Sometimes you need to be able to get under things to really see what is happening beyond what you are seeing, what is manifested on the surface. And this is where prayer comes in big time. It's something that I also engage. It's something that, well, there are certain seasons of my life, literally all, but there are seasons of my life where God specifically tells me this is what to do. Especially, like I said, things I'm confused about. There are things that I'm not able to discern by my desires. There are things that probably I don't have a desire for because of the way I'm seeing it, right? So desires might not really help me at that point. And then there's the voice around me, the voice of this is what you should do. You know, life has expectations. People have expectations on you. Society, right? So there are times where those things are so loud and it's so confusing, right? So what I do is I pray. And even when I have desires, I also pray because I need to know that I'm not just doing something in my head. At least I just pray and ask God to guide me and move in the direction in which my heart is leading me, right? And so these are some awesome ways to identify seasons of life as you come into them. I'd encourage you to share what you have learned from this. And if you haven't been living deliberately, if you haven't been living by identifying seasons, it's something to start paying attention to. You'll be shocked at how rich your life would be by just being sensitive, by paying attention to what's happening around you, knowing seasons as they come and go, not holding on to a season that has gone, and not trying to get into a season that is not there yet. So just live and be at peace. Remember the verse we read at the beginning, right? It says, He has made all things beautiful in His time, yet He has set the word in their heart. But the puzzle is that you will not be able to find out what God has done from beginning to the end because of your efforts. things will unfold according to times and seasons, and it's something you really want to live by so that you are just free from pressure, anxiety, and you are enjoying the moments as they come and go. So that's it on this episode of big life lessons I learned from observing my baby grow. I love you to keep sharing your what you've learned, and also share how this has played out for you, right? I learned mine by just observing my baby grow. Some of you might have learned it by just responding to events in your life, whatever it is that been your experience as moms, as individuals that might be watching these young persons. I encourage you to share. Let's encourage every other person that is going through the journey of life. Thank you. Now, until the next time, I remain your host, Sophia.